The Department of Health and Human Services announced Monday that 5 additional Nebraskans have succumbed to COVID-19, and one new county has seen its first case. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, the Nebraska Department of Health and Human Services announces the state's deadliest day from coronavirus deaths, as 5 more patients have died from the disease. The Central District Health Department reported 3 deaths, including a Hamilton County female in her 60s, and 2 from Hall County, including a woman in her 80s and a man in his 60s. Additionally, the Douglas County Health Department says 2 men, one in his 40s and one in his 70s, both with underlying health issues, also died from the coronavirus. The total number of COVID-19 related deaths in the state to date is 33, according to the DHHS data dashboard. Yesterday, the state saw an additional 181 positive cases, the second highest single total day since recording began in early March. So far, 1,648 people, or about 10% of the total number of people tested, have tested positive for COVID-19, with 52 of Nebraska's 93 counties having at least one confirmed COVID-19 case, but still 41 counties with no positive cases to report. Well, Governor Pete Ricketts has proposed a gradual release of restrictions beginning in early May, with the first change involving elective surgeries. Beginning on May 4th, Ricketts says hospitals can do elective surgeries if 30% of hospital beds, ICU beds, and ventilators are available. Likewise, these areas must have 2 weeks' worth of PPE on site. Ricketts says alongside the elective surgeries, dentists and veterinarians will also be able to get back to work, also starting on May 4th, under the same requirements.
So dentists will be able to start seeing patients again on May 4th. Veterinarian services will be able to be performed. This also covers, for example, ambulatory surgical centers, so ASCs will be able to start performing surgeries as well. So again, that is our first step in being able to start lifting some of these restrictions that we've put in place with regard to DHMs. And again, only under those criteria that I just outlined with regard to 30% hospital beds, 30% ICU beds, 30% ventilators available, and 2 weeks of PPE available.
Ricketts says the most important thing when it comes to rolling back these directed health measures is to ensure the results will not cause any undue burden on hospitals and our healthcare workers. And the Bluff County Commissioners last night discussed the $413,000 in franchise fees they erroneously received from Allo Communications, but say that Allo is at fault for breach of contract. In a prepared letter, Commissioner Charlie Knapper said that it's unfortunate that funds were due to the cities of Scottsbluff and Gering, but were never directly paid to those entities. However, the county never had any guidance on how much money they were supposed to have coming in and where that money was supposed to be going. They add that Allo had individual franchise fee contracts with each entity. Board Chair Ken Meyer says the silver lining in all of this is that the money was still spent for the betterment of the residents of Scottsbluff County.
The one thing that didn't happen over 10 years, that the councils that didn't receive their money didn't have control of this money for 10 years. But it was spent wisely, and that was something that we can assure the taxpayers of, whether it went for wages or for gravel on the road or communication center or whatever the case might be. But it was spent for the 36,000 people that live within Scottsbluff County.
Knapper says he wants to do right by the taxpayers on both sides of the river, and the only way to do that is to have Allo fess up to their mistakes and stop pitting the cities against the county and stirring up public resentment. Well, coming up after the break, we're in a mini stretch of some fairly nice temperatures here. Bill Boyer will tell us when things will begin to change. He's got your full forecast coming up right after this on KNEB.TV News.
Local lending. We're here for you from start to finish. Keeping money in our economy, supporting local jobs, giving back to our community, investing in entrepreneurship, making our quiet towns a destination. At Platte Valley Bank, we support local because we are local.
Take your career to the next level with Chadron State College's online Master of Business Administration program, taught by experienced professors who care about your success. The accredited, fully online MBA program is backed by CSC's more than 100 years of education leadership. Flexible, 8-week courses let you work at your own pace wherever you are, and CSC's experienced professors are committed to your success. Chadron State College, real people, real results. Join us today at csc.edu.
This is KNEB.TV weather from the KNEB Storm Center, your trusted source for weather.
Clear skies across the area tonight. Temps fall down into the upper 30s and low 40s towards sunrise. That's about it. As temps well into the 70s, will cool into the 60s later this evening and not even into the 40s until sometime after bedtime tonight. So beautiful weather tonight. It's going to be mild again tomorrow, just a touch breezier, and I mean just a touch. Still very nice tomorrow. Showers and storms come in Thursday afternoon and Friday, and then milder temps are coming for next week, even milder than where we were today, which was very, very nice out there. 67 yesterday after a morning low of 28. Those were pretty close to normal. We were upward in trending temperatures today. Nothing in the rain gauge out there, just 3200s for the month and well below normal for the year. Speaking of above and below normal, here's the last 14 days. If we go back to the 8th of April through yesterday, you see we had a couple of days. We were pretty close to normal, warmed up, very nice, got up to 77 here on the 10th, only to tumble clear down into the 30s. All last week we spent here below normal from the 12th through the 17th, and then close to normal the last few days. We're heading up and way up in above normal temperatures here for the next several days. 61 in Denver. Right now, 65 in Goodland, much milder. Look at this, 76 in Hayes, Hastings at 74, Norfolk checks in at 71, 72 here, 73 in Ogallala and in Mullen and in Oshkosh right now. Valentine, the warmest location at 74, and look at these light winds, under 15 miles an hour. Very, very pleasant day. Hopefully you had a chance to get out and enjoy it this afternoon. If not, you can still get out and enjoy it this evening because it's going to be very nice. Mainly clear skies, just a slight chance of a cloud or two late tonight into early tomorrow morning. We're going to be dealing with lows near that 40-degree mark, should be above the freezing mark in most areas. Mid-40s here just off to the northeast into the Sandhills. Futurecast for tomorrow, we put the clouds in motion. They kick out of here in the morning, and then a few late day afternoon clouds, and then a couple of stray showers try to form. That's about it as we go into Wednesday into early Thursday. Any of that rain should hold off until Thursday afternoon, and we'll start to see some showers and storms make their way here into the area. Highs tomorrow right back close to where they were today, a few degrees cooler, upper 60s and low 70s for highs tomorrow. So clear and quiet tonight, lows down around 39, just a passing cloud or two. For tomorrow, another mainly sunny day, another really nice day, 10 to 20 mile an hour winds, so maybe just a few mile an hour stronger than what they were today. Still going to be a very nice day tomorrow with low 70s. We turn windy, though, on Thursday, bringing a chance of afternoon showers and thunderstorms. Highs in the mid-60s, low 60s on Friday with some showers. That activity should move out early Saturday morning. Saturday afternoon will be decent. Highs in the mid-60s. And then we warm into the upper 70s to near 80 for Sunday, Monday, Tuesday of next week with very nice temperatures coming here. All in all, a 7-day forecast that I think we can handle across the region.
This is Karen's land. It's been here a long time, and so is she, along with Mojo. The first fence post went up here. Now there's 5,000 of them. After the storm, she started the cleanup here. This is more than just land, it's home. Karen runs with us on a John Deere 3E Series tractor, because who says a day's work has to take all day? Nothing runs like a Deere. Search John Deere 3E Series for more.
Visit 21st Century Equipment in Alliance, Torrington, Scottsbluff, and Bridgeport, or visit 21stcenturyequipment.com.
As farmers make plans to return to their fields for spring planting, we urge farmers to be alert to the dangers of working near overhead power lines. Electricity is one of the most overlooked, yet deadly hazards of working on a farm. Beware of increased height when loading and transporting equipment on trailers. Avoid raising the arms of planters or cultivators or raising truck beds near power lines. So let's take extra caution this spring planting season. This message brought to you by Roosevelt Public Power District, your touch-tone energy partner, the power of human connections.
At TC & More in Scottsbluff, we have toys and puzzles for your children, or they make a great gift. TC & More has craft activities, pretend play toys, and dozens of puzzles and games for all ages. We also have the largest supply of Melissa and Doug toys. And we still carry all of your classroom essentials. Remember to like TC & More on Facebook. TC & More, 1621 Broadway, beautiful downtown Scottsbluff.
Welcome back. A 20-year-old Scottsbluff man is facing 2 felony charges for allegedly sexually assaulting a young girl twice at a Gering residence last year. Joshua Hernandez was arrested late Friday afternoon on 2 counts of first-degree sexual assault on a minor following investigation of 2 incidents that took place last October. The case came to light in December when the 12-year-old victim was at the Scottsbluff Hospital and reported the sexual assaults. And during a capstone interview, the girl said in each instance, Hernandez initiated the assaults while she had been asleep at a relative's house. Investigators say during an interview, Hernandez admitted to having been at the house, but denied sexually assaulting the victim. He was scheduled for an initial appearance in Scottsbluff County Court on Monday afternoon, with initial bond set at $100,000 with a 10% provision. Well, the Gering School Board has selected a new interim superintendent. Last night, the board named Gary Cooper as top bulldog for the upcoming school year. Cooper is wrapping up his current contract as interim superintendent at Sandhills Public School and is scheduled to take the reins in Gering in July. In February, current superintendent Bob Hastings announced that he would be stepping down after accepting a similar position in Kearney. Well, a little more than 2.5 years after coming back to the area, a top leader with Twin Cities Development is stepping down. Community and Economic Development Director Keith Ellis came on board in August of 2017 with a mission of business retention and expansion, entrepreneurship and small business development, and lead generation and industry recruitment. TCD Board President Todd Lewis said that Ellis decided to leave TCD to pursue opportunities closer to his family. Lewis says efforts are underway to find a replacement for the Community and Economic Development Director position. And the High Plains Auto Club has announced the cancellation of the 2020 Father's Day Classic Car Show because of uncertainty during the COVID-19 pandemic. Organizers say the club has always tried to make the show a premier one, but circumstances this year made it very difficult because of the health and safety concerns facing the region. Participants who have pre-registered will receive a letter regarding refunds. Plans are already underway for the June 18th and 19th event for 2021, and organizers say it will be bigger and better than ever. Well, straight ahead, Shabella Guzman will be in with a check-in on Ag News. She'll have that right after this on KNEB.TV News.
A guy brought me on a first date to Runza. And I'm like, are you trying to talk to me while I'm eating Runza? No, slow your roll. Don't get in the middle of this.
This chair is way too big. It's perfect for us. This one's tiny. That's 'cause it's mine. Hey, this chair is just right. This bed is way too hard. It's perfect for me. This bed is way too soft. Ah, just what I needed. This bed is just right. So come on over to Leeds Heads.
Small business feels anything but small. That's why there's First National Bank Small Business Free Checking, so you can focus on what matters most.
This is KNEB TV Ag News from the First National Bank Ag Desk. First National Bank of North Platte, the bank to think of first.
On April 18th, the Bureau of Reclamation announced a new designation of funds requested for the Gering-Fort Laramie Irrigation Canal as emergency funds. This came about after Senators Ben Sasse and Deb Fischer and Representative Adrian Smith urged the Bureau to make this designation. Sasse says this is great news for irrigators.
The farmers and ranchers in this area have slogged through a season of uncertainty now, and they were wondering if there would be enough water for sugar beets, corn, dry beans, and alfalfa. And with the work that is needed to get the repairs completed before the 2020 irrigation season,
the $2.3 million from the Bureau was set up as a loan. Rick Preston, district manager at Gering-Fort Laramie Irrigation District, says because of the collapse of Tunnel Number 2, the district, their representatives, and others sent letters to the Bureau to have it designated as an emergency. Preston says the savings of the $800,000 will bring down what will be needed to be paid back.
The balance of that grant will be in the form of loans, which brings down the cost per acre to the water user for the next 50 years if we have to go into a contract for a 50-year loan. And at this point, that's the direction we're headed. We're still trying to find additional grant monies to soften that financial burden.
Preston says with COVID-19, the district, like others, is waiting for the governor's budget to go through, which will include $3.8 million for the irrigation district and the repairs of the tunnels. The new emergency designation will save the irrigation district approximately $800,000. The Gering-Fort Laramie Irrigation District has been working hard since last summer to make repairs before the start of the 2020 irrigation season. With KNEB.TV News, I'm Chabela Guzman.
Why do I have First National Bank's free checking? For all the things that could happen. Like the fact that they automatically forgive one overdraft fee every year. And they won't charge a fee if I accidentally overdraw my account. Up to $20. Best of all, if I use another bank's ATM, my bank won't charge me a fee. When things don't go as planned, it's nice to feel protected. Switch today.
Now more than ever, you need an affordable unlimited plan that fits your family budget. That's why Viera Wireless is introducing our Better Unlimited plan. It's our best priced unlimited plan ever, starting as low as $30 a month for 4 lines of unlimited talk, text, and high-speed data. Want high-definition video with rollover high-speed hotspot data? Then choose our Best or Ultra Unlimited plans, the best value plans in America for everyone. Viera Wireless. Are you ready for better?
When it comes to helping local folks with the loans and financial advice they need, we don't horse around. Our only goal is to help you and your family achieve your financial goals with the right loans and savings products. So if you want to bank with people that care about you and your financial needs, stop by or give us a call. First State Bank. We're big on you. Member FDIC. Online at fsbcentral.com.
Well, let's take a look what's happening on today's community calendar. That's a look at today's community calendar, brought to you by First State Bank, honoring those who give back. Nominate your community champion at fsbcentral.com.
At Elite Physical Therapy, we provide preventative and rehabilitative treatments that maximize function and promote well-being for patients of all ages. With 2 locations in Scottsbluff and Gering, we offer the convenience of you choosing your location with the same great services no matter where you go. Stop into one of our locations today, in Scottsbluff at 214 West 27th Street or in Gering at 10th and M Street, and see what Elite Physical Therapy can do for you. Treatment you need and care you deserve.
At Platte Valley Bank, we want you to plan for tomorrow while you enjoy today. With our personalized trust and estate planning services, our trust services can help you do just that. When it comes to estate planning, you should seek professional help. And when you do, you should have confidence in the financial institution you choose to handle your trust. At Platte Valley Bank, we pride ourselves in keeping our trust operations local and serving our friends and neighbors. We offer highly personalized, full line of personal trust and estate planning. Give us a call today and see how our trust services can help you.
And finally tonight, as teachers across the country adapt to distance teaching amid the COVID-19 pandemic, educators have been forced to come up with unique teaching tools to keep up with the curriculum. That's the case with Gering High School's Steve Land, who is introducing freshmen to welding techniques. He discovered the virtual Miller Welding Education Program, where students are actually able to simulate welding with their computer mouse. He says he has created 2 new areas of study that will take students to the end of the year with shielded metal arc and gas metal arc welding. Land tells KNB News it's a good substitute, but notes that nothing can compare to that real, hands-on experience.
It took me a while to do it too, and it's more based on, we use a weave formation, a zigzag motion or a slight U-shaped motion. And if you do that on that welding simulation, you won't get a score. So, it's more straight line, going at the exact right speed. So it's just, it's the best thing I could find. It's free.
Land also says that he likes the Miller Welding website so much that he does plan to incorporate it into future years to complete the paperwork part of freshman welding. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there. I'll see you here next time.